Before I start my video, I just want to say a big thank you to UVS Games. They have been extremely kind and sent me a Jetburn box, a Jetburn pre-release kit, as well as a Ochako Clash deck and a Toga Clash deck for me to open on my channel. Now, if you don't know, Jetburn is the 6th set for the My Hero Academia trading card game, also known as Universus, and soon to be bringing in animes like Yu Yu Hakusho and Cowboy Bebop, as well as we just had a Godzilla promo released. But it's Jetburn. It releases November 17th. If you are interested in pre-ordering Jetburn or in playing this game, there is a store locator on play.mha.com. So make sure to check that out. Also, ask your local game store if they are running a pre-release event. If they're not, have them contact UVS Games, and UVS Games will absolutely help them get it set up. So as for the order, I'm going to open these today. I think I'm going to start with the pre-release kit. I'll just go from smallest to biggest. I'll start with the pre-release kit. I'll work my way to the Clash decks, and then we'll work our way into the box. Just so you know, in these boxes, you have a chance to open a Chrome Rare, which is I'm not going to be able to say this, a serialized card. There's only 100 of the cards, and it'll say the number on it. And these cards are going to be extremely valuable, as well as every box should have a secret rare and several ultra rares and extra rares. Any card in this game can be an extra rare. An extra rare is just going to be more full art, and it's going to be foil. So you can make your entire deck foil cards and really bling it out. But let's start with the pre-release kit and check out what we get. So this is what the box looks like. You get this box, and it's going to come with 6 Jetburn booster packs and 1 bonus random alt art or extra rare character card. All right, let's see which character card I got. You either get an XR or an alt art. I'm hoping an alt art, but I'd be very happy with an XR. If it's an XR, the character I'm really wanting to play in this set is definitely Hawks. Kamui Woods. Awesome. If you don't know, this is Kamui Woods' 2nd character in the game. So you can see, oh, it doesn't have the little 2 on there, does it? I was expecting there to be a little Kamui Woods number 2. But he is one of the 3 lurkers alongside Edgeshot and Mount Lady. And he is one of the pro heroes in this set. So there's Kamui Woods. And let's jump straight into the packs. And here you can see the new Universus back, which I think looks a lot more clean. Let's jump in. We have a Styling Bakugo, Reluctant Role Model, Fearless Frog, Keeping Beat, Creeped Out, Internet Sensation, Strength and Beauty, Number 2 Pro Hero, Caring Mentor, Bring It On is going to be our rare, and Izuku Midoriya 5. So in this, wow, this is a pack. This is incredible. We have a pack that is entirely foundations. I don't know if this has ever happened, but we don't have a single attack in this entire pack. Very, very interesting. I seriously don't think that has ever happened in any set I've seen so far. So let's keep our rares here, and we'll keep our characters here. And we'll just keep these right here. Here we go. We have a Soulful Rendition, Multitasking, Flashfire Fist Hellspider. I think it's maybe the best attack in the entire set, and it's only a common. If you pull this in your pre-release kit, you should immediately sleeve this up and play with it. It's a 3/6. It's going to give a speed to every attack that turn. So it's basically a 4/6, which is typically stats that you would see on a 5 difficulty attack. And it's going to give every single attack for the rest of your turn a speed. Let's see, Hatsume's Designs, Air Force Blast, Tongue Capture, number 23 Pro Hero, Dragon Dive, Irritated. So this is an XR card. Typically, this would not be full art. It would look more like, it would look more like this. But whenever it comes as an extra rare version, it becomes full art and becomes foil. And you can see that this is just an incredible job on the XRs this set. Holy cow, this looks good. I think this is a card that's going to be, obviously it's going to be great in Bakugo 4. It's designed to be a Bakugo 4 kit where you give it -1 damage and then he responds for the +3 damage. I think it's also going to be a really good card for Kami Utsushimi because it's commit for +2 speed and it's a taunt card. And we get a Dramatics Slash, an ultra rare. And we get Dobby 3. So Dobby 3 will go to our characters. Let's put ultra rares here and XRs here. All right, we have Dragon Crash, Summon Nomus, Fashion Icon, Hula Hoop, Internet Sensation, Defying Fate, Tongue Tank, Earnest Fighter, Air Force Blast. We have another XR card. Really neat. You can see that they have this blast effect going on. And Incompatible Quirks. I think this is going to be an extremely highly used card in the meta. And another Kamui Woods, and it's an XR. Nice. So I guess this is telling me I just really need to play Kamui Woods because now I have a 2 XR Kamui Woods. All right. Styling Bakugo, Keeping Beat, Fearless Frog, Reluctant Role Model, Heroic Endurance, Hatsume's Designs, number 23 Pro Hero, Fiber Capture, Shrouded Strike, and, did I miss something? Equipment Demonstration is going to be my rare. This is a great card for Shoto Todoroki 4, and a Ryukyu. A lot of people are thinking that this character is going to be extremely, extremely strong. That is, unless they come after Capture Evildoers. Ryukyu is just able to play 1,000,000 attacks on turn 2. All right, let's see. Dragon. I'm wondering what the best way to hold these. This is my first video ever doing an opening. Does it look best when you do this and go down, or does it look best when you do this? Dragon Power, Velocity Rush. This is going to be another extremely strong card in pre-release events. You're going to want to be seeing this and Hellflame Spider. This is just a 4/4 Echo attack that's also either going to give a damage or a speed to your next attack. Echo is basically a keyword where you can play an attack twice as long as you have a momentum. Very, very strong. All right, Scowl, Problem Solving, number 10 Pro Hero, Chivalrous Thief, I Won't Back Down, Weightless. We have another XR. This is crazy. This is my pre-release kit. This is my pre-release kit. I have opened, what is this? I've opened 4 XRs now and an ultra rare. I have an XR character, 2 XRs. This is going to be my 3rd XR. This one's also quite good for Ochako. Flip, Ready 1, Face Down Foundation. That's very, very strong for a 1 difficulty foundation. And Incredible Display. Y'all, I'm like, what is going on? This is such a good pre-release kit. I got Incredible Display. This, I think, this is a foundation that's an ultra rare. Typically, I'm not a big fan of when foundations are made into ultra rares, but this is extremely strong. Committing, discarding a momentum so that you can cancel a non-character responsibility and commit after you block with the foundation added to your hand. So it's like repeatable struggling with studies and response hate. Very, very strong card. This is going to see a lot of play. But this is the card we were after. Mirio Togata. If you don't know, I just got top 4 at US Nationals, a event of over 400 players, and I was playing Mirio, and I was really, really wanting this alt art Mirio. Um, Incredible. This is a set 5 character, but they have, I think, 18 different alt art characters that you can open, or 17 alt art characters that you can open in Jetburn products. A Mirio Togata. And we have one more pre-release pack to open. Dangerous Hybrid, Gently Rebound, Dragon Crash, My Heart is Set, Binging Balls, Relaxed Demeanor, Gently Trampoline, Canyon Cannon. This one's going to be very strong for the lurkers. If I was playing Kamui Woods, I would definitely be putting this in. Well, wait a second. Yeah, on the earth symbol. On the earth symbol. Okay. And Irritated. Here you can see the difference between an XR and a normal card. Here is my XR Irritated, and here's my normal Irritated. You can see just how incredibly much this one looks better. The new number 1 is my rare. I think this is probably one of the best 10 cards to be coming out of this set. Being able to commit, take it down to printed, -1 or +1, or up to printed if you're using it on offense, and just being able to unseal a card in your stage. Very, very strong. And a Kyoka Jiro 2. So that's going to do it for my pre-release kit. I know I probably took entirely too long on that. I'll speed it up here for my box. But a lot of solid cards. The ones that I would, I mean, these cards like here, like I don't think they're going to be great, in like the competitive meta. But a 4-diff 3-low 6, this is going to be great for like a pre-release event. You're going to want to be sleeving these attacks up. Or like, zero. It's a blank 0 difficulty 6 check foundation, going to be very, very strong for pre-release. Velocity Runch is going to be great. Yeah, this is a set where they really decided to make pre-release events a focus. And so they designed the set to be very draftable and to be really playable just right out of the box, as well as just being strong for, the major competitive events and bringing in a lot of new pieces like these 2 cards here. I think these are big difference maker cards that are getting brought into the game. So this is going to be a really, really valuable set. And you can see the quality of these XRs. Quality of these XRs is insane. This was a pre-release box. I get 5 XRs. I get an alternate art character, 2 ultra rares, and 4 rares. Just awesome value. This is the Ochako box. We'll start with this one, and then we'll go to Toga. It's got some details in here. Welcome to Universus. This is going to take you to the Universus Gaming Network on play.mha.com. You're going to want to check that out if you have not played this game yet. What else do you get? What is this? Oh, a playmat. Yeah, very, very neat. You get a playmat that's going to help you learn progressive difficulty, where to put your character in momentum, keep track of your health, and things like that. Very, very nice. Let's put this up there. All right, let's check out the Ochako starter deck. And I'll just point out some cards that I think are going to be really, really strong beyond just a starter deck. But I think Ochako is a awesome starter character for a few different reasons. I'll get into it right after I read her abilities. She gets to flip a foundation. Her high attack is 3 speed or 3 damage. That's awesome stats right there. She gets a response. After your charge or high attack deals damage, ready 1 face down foundation. You can do that multiple times over the course of your turn. That's nuts. Once per turn, after you play your second attack or greater, this turn, unflip 1 foundation. So she solves her problem of that she's going to have a face down stage. And she gets to unflip her absolute best foundation. And she's getting to ready her cards, and she's giving awesome stats. I think this is going to be it's a starter deck character, So she's easy to play right out of the box because she doesn't have any defensive abilities. And so you only have to worry on your turn. And while she does have 3 different abilities, they're all pretty simple. And so she's really, really good to learn the game. But I think she's going to be like a top 25 character in the game. I haven't made my tier list for the Jetburn meta yet, but I could see this character definitely being in the A tier. So that is Ochako. Let's put her with the characters here. And then we get Zero Gravity Lift, her ultra rare. Well, not ultra rare, I mean, it's a starter deck, but you can see it's got the same border as the ultra rares from our pre-release kit. And it comes with 2 of them. That's one of the great things they've done with these starter decks. They used to only come with 1 of the rare card. Now they come with 2 of the rare. You know, we get 2 of this rare attack, and we get 2 of the rare foundation. And the cards in the starter deck are really simple, but they're also really powerful. And that's perfect for someone just getting into the game. For example, Zero Gravity is 5 mid 6. Your next charge attack gets +3 damage. Discard 1 momentum, ready to face down foundations. So very, very strong card. You can see that you're getting, 5, 6, that's 11, plus the 3 from the enhanced. That's going to be 14. That's 14 stats on a 5 diff. That's already good. If you discard momentum, you get to ready to. It's as if it was a 3 difficulty attack. You can see how this is just a crazy strong attack. Snap out of it. You get to commit to unflip a foundation. A lot of times this is a trade-off that you are very willing to make so that you can get back your best foundation. And then we get Close Quarters Subdual. We get 2 of these. It's just a 2 low 4. Your rival commits a foundation for each charge attack in your card pool. I could see this attack finding some play. We get this Floating Drop. It's pretty much a blank, but it has this powerful 3, and it's a 5 high 4, 0 low block. Solid stats with powerful. Harpoon Vault is her 3 difficulty attack. We get Neck Chop. I really like this art that they've done with this like very interesting background on some of these cards. Swift Redirect. You get 3 copies here. Uravity Stunner. You get another 3. And Zero Gravity Rush. We get 2. This is an attack that I think is going to be extremely fun, especially in like Nomu, because you get to change this attack speed to match its damage. So if you have any abilities that increase this damage, you're increasing, in a linear manner, the speed as well. So for example, like Nomu, you give this attack 6 damage. So now it's a 10 damage attack. Then make the speed equal to the damage. And now you have a 10 high 10. Oh, and by the way, if you have 3 or more face down cards, foundations, draw 2 cards. Draw 2. Well, I think this one is going to see a lot of play. Concern for a Friend. We get Flustered. This is another foundation that is just going to be a staple in the competitive game. Flip if there is a charge attack in your card pool, discard 1 rival momentum or draw 1 card. So in most characters that are running charge attack packages, this is just a 1 difficulty foundation that flips to draw. That's already awesome. And you get the added benefit of, if you'd like, you can discard a rival momentum instead. We get 4 copies of that. Quick Response. How many? We get 4 copies of. This is another one. I think this is one of the 10 best cards in the entire set. Destroy a foundation. This high attack gets 2 speed. That's already nuts. And then we also just get a Deadlock Enhance. Change the zone of your attack. It gets +1 speed. That can happen on every single attack that turn while your rival's in deadlock. That's also nuts. I think this is going to see a ton of play. I'll talk more about it. I'm going to make a card. I'm going to make a video named the top 10 cards in Jetburn. I promise you're going to be seeing Quick Response in there. Quirk Expertise. We get Reaching Out. Sorry, I feel like I should be putting these down and showing these maybe in this manner. Resourceful. Warm and Bubbly. This is just her 0 difficulty foundation. So typically these have real weak effects, but you want to put them in there so that you can get really solid turn 1 builds. Weightless. This is the one where we got that XR earlier. And once again, you can see the difference between the XR weightless and the normal weightless. And that is going to do it for Ochako's kit. I think that this starter deck is an incredible starter deck. Like, we had our two starter deck characters last set, Mirio and Overhaul. They were the most registered characters for Nats. So this is a game where your starter deck characters can be extremely strong, and they have kept that. They have kept that like tradition, like they've kept it going into Jetburn, from Undaunted Raid into Jetburn, because Ochako 4 is just nuts, and her deck has a lot of cards that are extremely strong. So now we move to Toga, and I'm going to open it from the bottom just to go straight to the cards. And here we have Toga 3. 6-hander, 28 health. After you play a weapon attack, your rival commits a foundation. If this is the first attack you play this turn, it gets +3 speed and 2 damage. And then a response once per turn. After your attack deals damage, you can add a card from your discard pile to your momentum. It's interesting, it's got a little misprint there. It says add 1 card from your discard pile to from your momentum. I wonder if that's if that's common across all of them, but it should say from your discard pile to your momentum. Once again, a pretty strong character on face. I don't think as strong as Ochako, but this character is still going to be very, very strong, and I could see winning a lot of local events. We get her rare attack, Deadly Ambush here. 6 low 5, you can destroy a committed rival foundation, and then if this deals damage, you're going to gain 2 and your rival's going to lose 2. And then we get her 3-diff rare foundation, Abandoning All Inhibitions. You can commit if this is the first attack you've played this turn. It does not count towards progressive difficulty. So you just commit this, and then it's as if that attack is not in your card pool. This is going to really help attack strings. Then let's look at her cards here, and I'll just talk about the ones that I really, really like. Here's one right away. Ambush Thrust. Add 1 card from your momentum to your hand. Effectively, your momentum are going to be your attacks that dealt damage, and then you're going to be able to add an attack right back into your hand. That's going to be very, very strong. As well as destroy a foundation, and you can potentially get 3 more damage. We get Gouging Needle. This is her kind of blank attack, but it's got solid stats and it's got powerful on it. We get Leaping Slice. We get Multi-Needle Puncture. Series of Stabs. Sudden Stab. And Twirling Needle. I think this is probably the best attack for her character in this deck. It says this attack is always considered the first attack you've played this turn, which means that it's always going to be getting 3 speed and 2 damage. And then also, if this attack deals damage, your next attack gets +2 speed. So in Toga, this is basically a 6 speed attack for 6 damage. And if they don't block it, or if they just half block it, your next attack also gets 2 speed. And it's got a 1 mid block, just a kind of nutty attack there in Toga specifically. We get Blood Bank, Blood Sample, we get Dangerous Combatant, Deft Maneuvers, Strange Friendship, Transformation Materials. This is her 0 difficulty. And Twisted Love, commit. This charge attack gets -3 speed. And it's just a nice 2 low block. Oh, and we also get Weapon of Choice. If your rival's lost health this turn, draw 1 card. That's going to be quite nice. And then while committed, Tenacious is one of the new words that they've brought into this set. It means playable while committed. You can discard a momentum. This weapon attack gets +3 damage. Very, very neat. And that is going to do it for Toga's kit. And that just leaves us with the box. To me, the most exciting part. Oops. Well, I guess we saw our character. Hood no Mo. Get Icy Display, Embrace the Past, Dance Routine, Hatsume's Designs, Hula Hoop, Hot Pursuit, number 23 Pro Hero, Fiber Capture. Whoa! We get a rare team player, but an XR abandoning all inhibitions. So that's something about these packs. You can open XRs of the starter deck cards. So let's just compare this. Let's compare this real quick. Here is the starter deck abandoning all inhibitions. It's already foil, but now we're getting, it looks like this one has like more foil treatment, and it also is missing the border around here. I'm going to be honest. I already liked how these cards looked with their new layouts and everything. I was one of the players who actually liked these changes. And now that I'm seeing them in person, I just like them even more. Like, this is an incredible looking card. All right, let's put this with the XRs here. Multitasking. Another Hell Spider, very nice. Dragon Crash. Binging Balls. Number 7 Pro Hero. Relaxed Demeanor. Fiber Capture. Canyon Cannon. Surprising Skill. You know, this is definitely the best 0 difficulty foundation to be coming out of this set. Just nuts. This card cannot be committed due to rival effects. Flip, after one of your more of your cards is committed or sealed due to a rival effect, your rival commits 1 foundation, or you may ready 1 foundation. A Fold-A-Body Skewer. Oh my gosh. And we got another XR, or another alt art character. This is Momo Yaoyorozu, number 2. And anyway, she gets to build an asset or foundation with a keyword from her hand for free at the beginning of her turn. And then she can give a weapon card, Breaker 1, Flash, Powerful 3, or Stun 2. So this is nuts. Sorry, I was kind of up here a little bit, but we already have 2 alt art characters, and we've got an ultra rare Fold-A-Body Skewer. This is a 6 diff, but it plays like a 7 difficulty attack, but it's more than worth it because in Edge Shot, do I have an Edge Shot yet? I don't have an Edge Shot yet, but in Edge Shot, you're basically getting to give all of your future attacks +1/+1 for every single attack that you play after Fold-A-Body Skewer, because it's going to count as being reviewed. You get to draw a card and discard a card. Discard a card counts as being reviewed. Every time you review a card or a foundation in Edge Shot, your attacks get +1/+1. So that is going to be an incredible attack for Edge Shot. I'm not sure about for other characters, but for Edge Shot, you'd probably want to be running it. All right, we got another Hell Spider. Assault Dust. This is going to be awesome for Mina 2. Mina Ashido 2. Elasticity. Going to be good for like Amajiki. Burn Combo. Problem Solving. 1-Man Inferno. This is a 0 diff. It says mill 1, your rival mills 1. That might not seem super strong, but a lot of characters are really going to like this, including Endeavor 3, but also characters like Shoto 1, and just anybody that is wanting, you know, to have a large discard pile. I Won't Back Down. Gently Trampoline. Break Dancing. Speaking of Mina 2 support, this is going to be amazing for her. You get to add the top card of your deck to your card pool face down. This attack is +2 or -2 speed. In Mina, face down cards in your card pool don't count towards progressive difficulty, and then your rival loses health for them whenever your attack deals damage. And a Kyoka Jiro. Let's put Breakdancing with the rares. Gently Rebound. Velocity Rush, Dangerous Hybrid, Return of the Kings, 1-Man Inferno, Fiery Confrontation, Failed Rolled Model, I Won't Back Down, Flashfire Fist, Jet Burn. You have a funny infinite combination that you can do here with one of Mount Lady's foundations from the past set. It's probably not very good, but it is fun. Frog Strike as our rare, and a Dobby 3. Frog Strike is 4 mid 4. I think this just has a lot of value on this attack. 4 mid 4, discard a card. This attack is 3 damage. Flip a foundation, seal a rival foundation, and it has deadlock to ready 3. So it's already got some solid value on it, and it has insane deadlock, and it's got stun 1. So I think it's going to see quite a bit of play. I would be pretty shocked if I wasn't. Dance Routine, Assault Dust, Icy Display, Hot Pursuit, No Remorse, Heroic Endurance, Earnest Fighter, Arbor, the Chivalrous Thief, Dragon Strike, rare, 5 mid 4. After you play this card, flip a rival foundation, then seal this card, which is going to make it blank so that you can then also respond to draw a card and draw a card and add a card to your momentum if you're Ryukyu. Keeping Beat, Stylish Strike, Dangerous Hybrid, Titan Cliff. This is nuts. It's a 6 diff 5 high 6 where you can discard 3 and draw 3. So you're basically getting to review 3 times. The discarded cards count as being reviewed. Now that's one review as a whole, but I'm saying you get to like filter. I should say you get to filter 3 cards in your hand. And then you get this enhanced. You can build a card with the check value 6 from your hand or your discard pile. So this is nuts, not only for Mount Lady 2, who is in this set, but also for Mount Lady 1, because you can just straight build in Mount Lady 1. But you can also just build in a lot of really solid foundations. So while it's a 6 difficulty attack, I like to think of it as a 5 difficulty attack. Creeped Out, Frozen Slide, Canyon, Irritated, Ultra Regeneration. This is something that you could build in with Titan Cliff. And Slice and Burn. And Suyu Asui 3. All right, we got another multitasking, Reluctant Role Model, Take to the Sky, Air Force Blast, Tongue Capture, number 10 Pro Hero, number 4 Pro Hero. Oops, I can see we got an ultra rare here. I can see we got something. Berserker Bite, Quick Burn, Blue Flame Torment, and a Ryukyu. Now, this is a card where both my brother and I have been really wanting to build Evil Shigaraki 3. And this is going to be just an incredible attack for that character. And it's going to be really good just for Dabi 3 in this set. But your rival checks against the 6. If they fail, this gets +1 damage. And your next check to play and attack gets +1. You can do that twice. And in your card pool, you can, for a future attack, you can flip this, discard a momentum. And then when your rival makes a check, it gets -2. And it's just solid stats with the 5 low 5. So you could start out with this like a Fury. You could get 2 to your next check thanks to the enhance. And then you could play like a Prominence Burn, a 6 difficulty attack, but you could be playing it on a 5 next. And then you could remove Blue Flame Torment with Prominence Burn and just clear your card pool. All right, next one. Take to the Sky, High End, Elasticity, Hula Hoop, Titan Cliff, Electromagnetic Bullets, Gently Trampoline, Quick Burn, Electromagnetic Bullets, but this time in XR version. I like that they did this so close to each other because then we can compare the normal to the XR and you can see just how much better this version is. Incompatible Quirks and a Inasa. My Heart is Set. Hawk's Feather. I'm going to be needing a lot of these because I plan on playing Hawks quite a bit. I don't have a Hawks character yet. Let's see if we can pull them. Maybe this is an Omen. Embrace the Past. Irate Scowl. Problem Solving. Creeped Out. Activating Hood. Number 3 Pro Hero. Heroic Passion. Stretching Slam. Ultra rare for high-end Nomu. It says your next attack with a printed difficulty of 6 or greater is going to get -2 difficulty. And you can mill 1 for +X speed. That equals the difficulty of your next, of the top card of your discard pile. So if you were, for example, to mill a 6 difficulty attack, this would be an 11 speed attack. And a Shoto Todoroki 4. All right, we got another Velocity Rush, Styling Bakugo, Dragon Crash, Binging Balls, Relaxed Demeanor, number 7 Pro Hero, Gusty Buffett, Activating Hood, Viral Cosmos, another XR. 4 after you play this card, both players draw 1 card. More Power, and a Bakugo 4. What's interesting about More Power, and I saw this earlier because I was, some people told me who were watching Andrew's stream, who opened his product earlier today, and then somebody took a screenshot of Andrew's stream and showed this to me. Let's put this XR card over here. But this is a misprint. This card. Now, this is the only misprint I've seen so far, but it's missing its block modifier. It's supposed to have a block modifier of a 2 mid block, and it is missing it in this case. All right, Gently Rebound, Soulful Rendition, Fashion Icon, Icy Display, Hot Pursuit, Hula Hoop, number 3 Pro Hero, Earnest Fighter, Shrouded Strike, Airy Smiles, and a Kami Utsushimi. Nice. I think this is going to be one of the best disruption pieces in Jetburn, especially coming to the good all in air symbols. Basically, you can flip a foundation. After you block with this card, your rival must play a non-attack card as their next form or pass. Very, very strong there. We have Fashion Icon, Soulful Rendition, Stylish Strike, Internet Sensation, Hatsume's Designs, Air Force Blast, number 2 Pro Hero, King Slam, Angry Yelling, another equipment demonstration, Tsuyu Asui. My Heart is Set, Summon Nomus, The Return of the Kings, Internet Sensation. This is a card that I've been thinking about playing for Hawks. It will respond after you play an attack. If you didn't commit any foundations to pass that check, it gets +1 damage. Of course, your Hawk's Feathers are only 1 difficulty, so you're hardly ever committing foundations to pass it. Seems good. No Remorse, Tongue Tank, Gold Tips Imperial. This is a 4 symbol card. So they recently changed the symbols to start coming down here to the bottom. And one of the reasons they said they did that was just to get access to having cards with more than 3 symbols. Strength and Beauty, Blue Flame Immolation, the rare for Dabi 3, and a Best Genist. I think this is the best looking character. I think that's the best looking character card in the entire set, by far. Summon Nomus, Multitasking, Hell Spider. I think I have a playset of Hell Spiders now. Tongue Capture, One Man Inferno, Binging Balls, Strength and Beauty, Gusty Buffett, Shrouded Strike, and our SR. This is our secret rare, Looming Terror, and a Ryukyu. So this is our secret rare of the box. Every box should have at least one. Oops, my computer here is giving me a difficult time, but this is the secret rare, and it is a 7 diff 3 check. I think I got kind of a funny one because look at this. It looks like the border on this side is pretty significant, and then like it's missing the border on this side. Do you guys see that? That's kind of interesting. I wonder if that's just because of the art of the card, or is it because mine was like moved over during the printing? But it's a 7 difficulty attack, 7 mid 7. If it's added to your momentum, it goes face up. From your momentum, you can add it to the top of your deck, which you can use with high-end Nomu to then give your attack like 7 damage or 7 speed. This attack cannot be blocked by foundation cards, and it has stun 2. So I think it's our first. Have we had a 7 difficulty attack before? I think maybe we have. Maybe it was that class reunion box Deku attack, but I can't remember. Styling Bakugo, Keeping Beat, Fearless Frog, Reluctant Role Model, Frozen Slide, Fiery Confrontation, Air Force Flick, Carried Mentor, Berserker Bite, The new number 1, I get another one of these. That's going to be important for me. And a Kyoka Jiro 2. Dragon Power, Velocity Rush, Take to the Sky, Burn Combo, number 10 Pro Hero, Heroic Endurance, Gold Tips Imperial, Tongue Tank, Jet Burn, and Jiro's Bass. Jiro's Bass Guitar. And another Kamui Woods. This is going to be very important to Jiro 2. Jiro 2 is getting applause counters, and then here we can get even more applause counters by discarding our momentum for 2 more, and then we can remove 2 to give our attack with greater speed than damage, +1 speed and +3 damage. Let's see here. Dangerous Hybrid, Gently Rebound, Dragon Crash, Defying Fate, Irate Scowl, Hot Pursuit, Rescue Specialist, Glamour, Kami Tsushimi's Foundation, Viral Cosmos, Gently Sandwich as our rare, and another Hood Nomu. Gently Sandwich. I actually need to remind myself what this card does. It is a 2/4 combo with a slam. This attack is +X damage. X equals the printed damage of the preceding attack in your card pool, and then you can add a card from your hand to your momentum. And it just has EX2, so it gives you something to spend. You probably have something better to spend your momentum on than a measly EX2, but it gives you something to do it on. All right, Assault Dust, Stylish Strike, Dance Routine, Problem Solving, Titan Cliff, Tongue Capture, number 23 Pro Hero, Dragon Drive, Team Player as an XR. This is a rare card that we're getting in an XR. If a card's left your card pool, you can ready this foundation. Of course, in Asui 3, that'll always have happened. And you can discard a card. Your attack or water attack, your ally or water attack gets +1 speed and +1 damage. Oh my gosh. And we got all right, we got our XR and we got an ultra rare. And this is maybe one of the best ultra rares in the set. Tasty Riff. It is a 2-check, but it's going to pay off that 2-check really nicely. 5/3. If it deals damage, you're going to draw 3. You're going to draw 3 cards and gain 3 applause counters. Even if you're not Jiro 2, drawing 3 cards is nuts. And we get this first enhanced. Choose a card not named Tasty Riff with a printed difficulty of X or less in your discard pile. Add it to your hand or build it. X equals half of one type of counter on your character rounded up. So you're going to get to free build a lot of really, really powerful foundations if you're Jiro 2, or just like add an attack to your hand. But even if you're not Jiro 2 and you don't care about applause counters, you still get to just free build a 0 difficulty foundation. Right, so let's say 5/3 is going to free build something, and if it deals damage, you're drawing 3. To me, I think it's going to be one of the best 2-checks in the game. And when it works, it's going to really work. My Heart is Set, Assault Dust, High End, number 7 Pro Hero, Electromagnetic Bullets, No Remorse, number 23 Pro Hero, Frog Stomp, another XR, Resourceful, and Air Force Style, and Kami Utsushimi. Wow, so let's remind ourselves what Resourceful does. It says commit, this attack gets -2 speed. If it is a weapon attack, it also gets -1 damage. So it's just a solid 1 difficulty foundation that could commit for -2 speed. You know, count for 2 basically on a block, and then also gives something -1 damage if it's a weapon. And it's a nice 2-low block as well. Return of the Kings, Summon Nomus, Hawk's Feather, Relaxed Demeanor. I still don't have a Hawk's. Creeped Out, Hula Hoop, Irritated, Dragon Dive, Gotta Go Faster, High Key Mirage. We're getting... Oh, and hey, we got our Hawks. I think this is, by the way, but just before we look at the Ultra Rare, I think this is an incredible looking character. They absolutely knocked it out of the park with the art, and I think he's also a character that requires a lot of thought to be really good at. And I think that really fits because his character is such a thinking character. And we get this ultra rare from Cammy, which I think is just incredible. 3 difficulty attack. It's always going to deal damage because you're Cammy. It's going to get you a momentum. It's going to draw you a card. That's just an amazing poke attack. And then you can flip it in your card pool to give your rival's check to block an attack -3. So basically you can donate the speed of this attack to a future attack. Just really, really strong. Icy Display, My Heart is Set, Summon Nomus, Burn Combo, Creeped Out, Electromagnetic Bullets, Glamour, Feather Rush, Angry Yelling, Living Spikes is our rare, and Gentle Criminal. Dragon Power, Assault Dust, Stylish Strike, Dance Routine, Defying Fate, Net 10 Pro Hero, Frog Stomp, Gotta Go Faster, number 5 Pro Hero. This is going to see a lot of play. Flip after this attack resolves, flip it. So this can hurt things like repeated 100% smash. It can hurt people's combos. You can also use it on your own attack if you're like playing Death Mina 2. I Am a Hero 2 as a rare, and Endeavor 3. This card, by the way, gives us one of our only ways in the game to win the game with an alternate win condition. So if Jiro 2 gets 25 or more applause counters, you win the game with this attack. Return of the Kings, High End, Embrace the Past, Frozen Slide, Internet Sensation, Air Force Blast, Viral Cosmos, number 4 Pro Hero, Ultra Regeneration, Defending Pageant Queen, and Kamui Woods. I think this is going to see a ton of competitive play. Again, I think this is going to be one of my top 10 cards in the entire set. Reduce this attack speed to 1. That is nuts. That is just nuts. And it doesn't even check a 4. Typically, something with a strong defensive ability like this, we would expect it to check a 4. And our last pack, guys. Wish me luck. High End, Embrace the Past, Dragon Power, Heroic Endurance, Hatsume's Designs, Irate Scowl, number 2 Pro Hero, Caring Mentor, Queen Beam, Air Force Gloves, and a Mount Lady. Air Force Gloves is going to be a very, very strong asset. After you play a Charger Punch, if it does not have stun, it gains stun 1. And it just has Deadlock, and it checks a 6. So that is going to do it. Those were my pulls. Now that was 1 box, 1 pre-release kit, and a Ochako deck, and a Toga deck. I'm very, very happy. We got a Looming Terror as our SR. For our Ultra Rares, here, let's see. Let's put my rares over here. Characters right here. Let's see our Ultra Rares. We got High Key Mirage, Tasty Riff, Airy Smiles, Stretching Slam, Blue Flame Torment, Full to Body Skewer, Dramatic Slash, and Incredible Display. And then for our XRs, we got Resourceful, Team Player, Viral Cosmos, Electromagnetic Bullets, Abandoning All Inhibitions, and a Weightless, and an Irritated. That's how many XRs did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I got 2 Kamui Woods XRs, so I've got 10 XRs, and I pulled 2 alternate art characters. Take one last look at these. These are, I think, what just puts it over the top. I think this is the best set. In terms of how it felt to open that box. Okay, beyond just being nervous because I'm opening this on camera and I've never done this before. But in terms of how it felt to open that box, it felt incredible. The foiling on these cards looks crazy. Getting the alternate art characters felt special. Getting a character in every single pack. Having this set be a set that has so many popular characters like Mount Lady, Endeavor, Gentle Criminal, Hawks, Cammy, Midoriya, Nomu. Jiro, Best Jeanist, Asui, Bakugo, Shoto, Inasa. We're getting so many popular characters, and almost all of them are pretty strong. I don't know if we got any like S tier characters out of this set, but I also don't think we had any weak characters in this set. I think all of them are like at least B tier. Um, and so you're getting a character in every pack. One in every 18 packs is getting this XR. You're getting, I think, like 6 ultra rares per box. Here we got 8 ultra rares in a box in a pre-release kit. And typically you expect to get like 4 XRs in a box. But here you can see that between a box and a pre-release kit, I'm sitting on 10 XRs. Those were some nuts pulls. So felt really, really nice to open this box. I did not get a Chrome Rare, but that was to be expected. I am personally ordering a case of Jetburn. I am extremely excited for this set. If you do open a Chrome Rare, absolutely go to the Discord, post it in the card pulls section, and just show it off. But that is going to do it for this video. I have a big announcement coming. I don't know if I'm going to make it tomorrow, but I suspect either Sunday or Monday. Just keep an eye out because I have a big announcement coming and I will announce it in a video to come.